Bet you didn't expect this wasteland to be Earth in the year 2805, not Mars. Human civilization had reached unprecedented heights, yet Earth was buried under mountains of garbage, rendering it uninhabitable. So, humanity launched the Cosmic Exodus project, building a massive spaceship to embark on an interstellar voyage. Before leaving, they symbolically left behind a fleet of trash-cleaning robots called Wallies. These robots dutifully followed their programming, working day after day, year after year. But as time passed and the harsh environment took its toll, the Wallies broke down one by one until only a single functioning unit remained. Over the centuries, this lone robot developed something unexpected: self-awareness. He had a hobby, collecting and categorizing interesting treasures from the trash. Then, one day, an uninvited guest arrived on Earth, and Wally's quiet, solitary life was turned upside down. Every day, Wally compacted garbage into neat cubes and stacked them like Lego bricks. It might have looked tedious, but he found joy in his routine. He loved scavenging, digging up treasures like a string of fairy lights, a Rubik's Cube, a fork that looked suspiciously like a spoon, and a mysterious metal box, though he had no idea what most of these things actually did. Still, he adored sorting and keeping them. Oh, and just like us, Wally loved movies. But for all these years, he'd only ever had one to watch: a romantic film. He was fascinated by how the humans held hands, but on this lonely planet, he could only mimic the gesture by clasping his own. The next day, while scavenging, he found something resembling an eye patch. He tried it on, looked pretty cool, so he kept it. Then came a ping-pong training device, though he didn't quite get how it worked and kept hitting himself instead. There was also a nice little box, but since he didn't know what was inside, he tossed it. From sunrise to sunset, another day flew by. Just before wrapping up, Wally cut through a metal door and made his final discovery: a tiny sprout. He didn't know what it was, but it looked beautiful, so he carefully placed it in an old shoe to take home. But when he returned, an intruder had crashed into his home. Wally noticed a little red dot on the ground and, like a cat chasing a laser, scampered after it. What he didn't realize was that the red dot wasn't just a dot, it was a beam scanning the entire city. A spaceship had arrived on Earth. As the ship loomed overhead, Wally froze, tucking himself into a box shape to hide. Soon, a sleek white probe descended, high-tech, elegant, and a little reminiscent of Eve. This probe was way more advanced than Wally's rusted, outdated frame. It could scan, fly, and even attack. Their first meeting? Wally got blasted. Terrified, he retracted his head and played dead. Only after scanning him and confirming he wasn't a threat did Eve spare him. From then on, Wally became Eve's shadow, following her everywhere, desperate to befriend her. One day, a sandstorm struck. Wally tried to warn Eve, but she mistook his flailing for an attack and nearly blasted him again until the wind sent them both tumbling. In the chaos, a hand reached out. Wally's. He led her back to his home, a cozy fortress in the ruins. For the first time, Wally had someone to share his treasures with. He excitedly pulled out his collection: an egg beater, which Eve promptly sent flying, bubble wrap. She popped every bubble in seconds, and a Rubik's Cube, solved effortlessly before he could blink. Then came the grand finale, his favorite romance film. They danced and sang along, until Wally accidentally got knocked apart, his big eyes even getting a new light bulb in the process. While rummaging through Wally's junk, Eve found the small metal box, a lighter. Only now did Wally understand how it worked. As the flame flickered, he stared at Eve, mesmerized by her glow. He reached out shyly, but she turned away, leaving him flustered. Then he remembered he still had one more treasure to show her. He pulled out the shoe, revealing the green sprout inside. But when he scanned it, something strange happened. She froze, as if malfunctioning, then swallowed the plant and shut down completely. No matter how much Wally called to her, she wouldn't wake up. What was he supposed to do now?